Good day, boys and girls. Today in Sociology, we're going to talk about agents of socialization. How's my favorite class today? Today, boys and girls, we're going to talk about the agents that socialize us, the things that are all around us, we are immersed in, that prepare us for life in our society. They help, they move us in relation to our physical, our social, and our mental well-being. They move us towards integration in our society. And they are the agents of socialization. There are many time frames also in social development. Usually they're categorized by most theorists like Piaget and Freud that we learned about it earlier in the semester. They are the small baby, the infant, and then we have childhood, followed by adolescence, followed by young adulthood, which you people would be a member of, followed by adulthood, and of course the senior, pretty much where I'd be, the senior, and then after that's death. So don't worry about that. So the development, back to agents of socialization. The agents of socialization are the individual component parts that work together to integrate us into society, physically, mentally, and socially. Some agents that we discussed, or I sent you an email, some agents, a great example would be family. Family is very important in integrating us in society. We're going to talk at length about family in tomorrow's lesson. Next of importance would probably be your peer group. In your age demographic, peer groups are very important in your social development. There are others. School. School is very important in your social development. You learn not only from the curriculum, like what you're learning today, agents of socialization. You learn from the unwritten curriculum. You learn things like clean up your desk, don't eat other people's lunch, don't kick people. Important things that you might not learn from your family or your peer group. There are others. The government can be an agent of socialization. Look at what we're going through here now with the coronavirus. The government is telling us, don't travel with anybody outside of your household. 6 feet of space, send one person at a time to the grocery store. We're doing all this stuff to get along as a society, so we can function as a society, to keep the curve from peaking so that our healthcare professionals cannot manage the onslaught of sick individuals. We're flattening the curve. The government is doing that, and they're working as an agent of socialization. There are others. Religion, not near as important in the current society in this particular area as it was, say, 30, 40 years ago. Religion was incredibly important to my grandparents, to my parents. To my generation, the importance is waning. To the modern generation, your generation, probably doesn't have the same sway as it did when I or my parents were your age. So religion is kind of losing a lot of its ability and a lot of its focus in socialization. A lot of focus, I guess. Not a lot of people focused on religious content anymore in this particular area. In other parts of the world, religion is very important, but not so much here. And I guess that's my summation of agents of socialization. Socialization is a lifelong process that is constantly in a state of flux. We learn how to physically, mentally, and socially work within the confines of our society. There are agents of socialization that help us with this, family being the most important, followed by peer group, and then there are others. Job is another example, religion, school, government. These are all agents of socialization that work towards our development socially in a society. Have a nice day.